Hey, this is Timmara, signing on with some more of Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. Okay, so, last time we left off, we tried to navigate the, the Bewildering Wood, and made some progress. We met a new friend named Ridis. Ridis, right? Hold on. Where can we see her name? I'm pretty sure Ridis. Sorry, now I'm just waking up and it's just like, what happened last night? Got distracted by everything else. Yeah, Ridis. Wait, I know that sound. The tone of the most familiar flute. Pull this flute pull this lively young lady away from her fruit-gathering chores and toward our merry band of rogues. Hooray. Alright, I know we got other cards I really should look at. Okay, but anyways. So, yeah, last time we checked out the woods, we met Ridis and her sickly mother. Off camera, I did the game parlor and unlocked a new table. I changed a couple of other customization items just for fun. But, okay. Let's...
This road takes you to the east side.
With Ridis on our team, she can guide us through the woods.
You'd be hard-pressed to find your way without a woodlander's help, the guard warns. Upon seeing that Ridis is with you, he steps aside and lets you through.
He whispers, "You're all screwed," as we walk away. And also, to welcome Ridis to the team, I bought her the expensive, poison-resistant ring, at the shop, so she's got that.
The eastern portion of the woods certainly does not want for thick, soupy fog.
Your ability to manipulate the camera has been restricted. Alright, fair enough. And I changed the card back, so now we got, this gold dragon design, which is really cool.
You turn away, ready to lead the party deeper into the bewildering wood.
Hello.
Wait just a moment, you lot, calls the voice of an older man from somewhere behind you.
What do you want?
Ridis appears to be familiar with him. She calls him Mr. O.
Oh.
Here you
Oh no,
are,
it's Mr. O.
lady, he says, handing her a slip of paper.
Invoice for rental payment 1 million gold. Okay.
Oh dear.
Well.
Further, Mr. O explains, Ridis did not have a fire insurance policy at the time of the conflagration, and so she shall have to pay in full. I'll thank you kindly to pay by the end of the month. Bye now, Mr. O says, receding from view as he returns to the forest.
Well, that's just scummy.
Ridis lets out a bemused chuckle, her demeanor remarkably calm for what has just transpired.
As she knocks an arrow and aims it at his head.
She pulls the woodland flute from her cloak and begins softly playing.
Ooh. Well, she's getting louder. Not better.
Ridis's ear-splitting performance, shall we say, draws monsters out from behind the trees. Within moments, they are nearly upon you.
Aw. Will she try to get the monster to get him? Okay, I changed to the near DLC board, so that looks really cool. We got little Emil tokens for the pumpkins, and honestly, there's a bit too much Emil on this board, but that's fine. Let's see. So yeah, now we got Ridis going first. Let's try poison. There we go. Swing. Actually, not bad damage. Cards afflicted with poison take 1 to 6 points of damage at fixed intervals. Cool. Yeah, so let's try Ridis. So, bow, more status effects and other damage. There we go. That's what I was hoping to see. Kinda want the poison to get it, but oh well. Yeah, I feel bad for swapping out Mar, but I'm curious about the new girl. But the implication is that it's her terrible playing that brought the fire monster here.
I must have made a mistake, Ridis says, burying her face in her old book once more.
What do you ask Ridis? What are you talking about?
She opens the book to a particular page and thrusts it in your face. You can't tell anyone in the village I let you see this, okay?
Okay, we're not in the village anymore.
It's a page of sheet music with a note scrawled beside it that reads, "Play this lucky tune to reverse your financial fortunes and make money woes a thing of the past."
Oh.
No matter how many times I played this last night, our debt never went down, she fumes, incensed.
The sheet music's backwards, Riddis. What? You're playing it backwards.
A bit more carefully. Off in a corner, in letters so small as to be illegible, another message reads, "May summon monsters if played incorrectly." You finally see
Terms and
that
conditions.
so long as Riddis holds
No,
the flute, this is nothing more than a monster conjuring melody. You snatch the woodland flute from her hands. "You have lost your flute-playing privileges," you inform her. "But I'll never escape from this mountain of debt without it," she cries, clearly still believing in the melody of fortune. Melanie quietly opines that while Riddis is many things, bright is not one of them.
That's been made pretty apparent. Past the bewildering wood. I was hoping the plan was she was going to summon... She knew what she was doing, and then she was going to summon monsters for the guy, but apparently not. Alright, let's travel around. Scour the bewildering wood for stuff.
Let's do this.
Yeah, hit that thing with the poison arrow. Mel can burn the mushroom. Oh, there we go. Good time for a crit. So yeah, we're learning new stuff. We're getting through slowly. Okay, so it's gonna make an attack before it gets poisoned. Okay, bit of a hit. But, there we go. Worked out. Okay, so poison takes effects at the end of the turn. Revive target. Okay, Inspire Elixir. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's now starting to like occur to me just how slow. Ooh, something new. Yeah, let's just try and poison that again. Ooh, just enough. So at least the chances of getting a poison off is pretty high. Okay, it looks like some kind of... Oh wait, I can always look up the names. Dryad. Just thinking. Okay. Well, let's try fire. Weak, but still surviving. Actually, yeah, let's do a little damage to everything. Inflict... Ooh. Ah, boy. Wind damage. Oh, there we go. Nice job, Riddis. Restore 8. Oh, you punk. Okay, so at the end of everyone's turns. Try the poison on that just to mainly weaken it, because now Mel can do Thunderstorm. And even though actually they might be all resistant to it, at least the Treant is, but let's try it. It still did quite a bit of damage. At least they're not resistant to lightning, anything else, just the Treant. Is that... Okay. I did the math wrong in my head too fast, just like, no, that's not enough. Okay, Riddis is getting a bit of punishment.
Congrats.
There we go, nice boost of XP. Riddis is a few levels below us, but also, you know, it won't take her that long to catch up. Event. You're a beautiful melody. Okay, what will you do? Let's try and find the singer again.
And immediately find the owner of the voice.
Oh.
It's a harpy.
Okay, different this time.
It seems like the harpy hasn't yet noticed you. You pick up a rock and throw it at the monster's feet.
Why would you do that?
Startled, the monster flaps its wings and flies away. You find some coins scattered about where it stood.
Okay. A little bit of gold. I don't know, will we not see the other woman singing anymore? Because we killed her, technically. Gotta be a chest next one.
And fight.
Okay, let's see. What are slimes weak against too? Fire as well? Let's just plant the poison on her. Okay, yeah, weak to fire, but the crit did it. Did it with a crit? Crit! Actually, you know what? Let's give Riddis a heal. She could use it. Oh, jeez, immediately. Well, that was just mean. Yeah, only one status effect at a time, so no reason to poison her again. Well, damn, that did some damage. I don't want to use any items, even though we have a bunch that we've never used before. Treasure discovered. Go with the middle, because that's where Riddis is aligned in. Let's welcome the new party member. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. Treasure chest found. Knight's chainmail. So that's probably is for our main guy. Nope, guess not. I suppose maybe it fits on Mar. Well, then again, Riddis can also wear it. It would lower her speed, but also she's been taking a lot of damage, so maybe she needs that defense boost. So let's give it to her. She could use a little more defense. Enemy appears. Oh, I was actually going to use a potion on her. It's fine. We can heal her if our turn comes around. At least with the defense boost, she should be, you know, pretty sturdy. There we go. I'm at least pretty lucky with the D10s. I feel like that's part of it. It is just luck. Flame!
Oh?
Well then, how about that? There you go, Rid. Oh, she focuses you again. Okay, that did a lot less damage this time. At least that's a pretty effective attack as well. Just take it out. Jeez. I also don't know what the modifier is for, like, a crit damage, because in other RPGs it's usually, like, the luck stat. Here, it just seems like it happens pretty often. Not complaining, I'm just like, what is the reason? Okay, mouse speed increases. Okay. Event. Tree bearing very solid looking nuts. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is the being attacked by tree nuts again. Yeah, okay, we avoided damage. That's about it. Moving on. Chest. Oil pot. Okay, another one of those. Must be getting close. Enemy appears. Okay, just a couple of slimes. Burn that one away. There we go. You think slimes would be resistant to poison? Eh, let's just do this. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go.
Good work.
There we go. Rid is finally leveled up. Add 3 damage to target if afflicted by a status element. Oh, sweet. That's actually really cool. Just thinking, yeah, defense went up. Defense. You know what? Let's give... Actually, never mind. I was thinking, like, maybe we should give Ridis a potion just to top her off. No, forget it. She's a big girl. She can handle it.
Here, Ridis chirps, pushing overgrown boughs and shrubs aside. As she does, a hidden path out of the bewildering wood comes into view.
Alright. Leave the confines of the bewildering wood shortcut. So we shall. Leave the area. Yes. This brings us to a new little open world map. There we go.
At last, you are free of the bewildering wood. Praise the power of the woodlanders, you squeal in admiration of Ridis. She giggles bashfully. You've certainly kept your promise, you say. Thank you for showing us the way.
Hey, we're not a complete, we're not a complete cretin this time.
I was hoping I could join you on your quest to defeat the dragon. Ridis suddenly blurts out.
Tugging on a card ever so slightly will reveal what it contains. I'm trying to remember. Why do you want to go? No way I'm splitting the reward with you. Why do you want to go after the dragon? For the money, of course.
She takes out her old book and thrusts another page in your face. This week's creature of fortune is the dragon. Boons may befall those who encounter him.
I'm just picking up now. The book, it's like a little horoscope thing.
Melanie's jaw goes slack. What is the deal with this book? Melanie asks, bewildered. I can probably pay off my debt if we can just defeat the dragon, Ridis chirps, revealing her true intentions.
And that's an understandable one.
No, I won't dilute my share of the riches any further. No more additions to the party, you bark.
Shut up, me.
Have you no heart? Are you just going to leave a young, helpless girl like me to drown in an ocean of debt and deal with that crusty old man? Ridis fires back relentlessly. I want to go. No. So goes the endless chorus of your thoroughly unproductive argument.
Mar, what do you think? Mar. Alright, if Mar likes you, you're in.
Melanie calmly reminds you that the party in its current form stands little chance of defeating the dragon. See? You need me, Ridis says, sensing an opportunity.
Alright, alright.
A well-reasoned argument of no thwarted. You nod your head in resignation and welcome Ridis to the party.
I said no 1,000,000 times and it didn't work. What's going on here? Riddis joins your dragon hunting party. Okay, now she's a permanent attachment. So, fun. Alright. The mystery of the forest solved, our heroes journey into its heart. There they meet a girl calling herself a woodlander. She leads them home, nestled deep in the bewildering wood. To her home. A home that soon burns in an unimaginable tragedy. Maybe caused by her. I was thinking, like, a home she did not own, leaving her mired in debt. Determined to pay her way to freedom, she joins our heroes on their quest to fell the dragon. Dragon. She embraces her new compatriots and leaves the wood behind. Should we at least go back so you can say bye to Mom, or... The next stop, a curious village where monsters and humankind coexist. Right, I forgot. Unionville. Yeah, before it even showed up. That's where we're heading after all this. I know it's an RPG and this could be bigger than I thought. Head east to Unionville. Okay, what do we got? Just scour the map and look. Okay. It's a pretty big map, it seems. Oh my god, it keeps going. Okay. You know what, let's go up and around. Enemy appears. Just keep looking until we find something. What the heck is that? Umbral Goblin? Okay, that's a weird little thing. Ah. Burn it. Get it out of here. Okay, so Goblin with new artwork. Maybe in theory it's stronger. Enemy appears. Yeah, so just scouring the map again until, you know, we come across something. I know they said just head east, which would be, ooh, just a regular treant this time. We got a better chance. Let's flame the slime. Hopefully it kills it. There we go. So now we just have to focus on the treant. There's a little dryad nestled in it. That's cool. There we go. Poison. Lightning doesn't do anything against dryad, so let's just not use it. Oh boy, what a crit. Ah! Water! Come on. Okay, fire ought to do something. Do a quick shot. Maybe this will do enough damage to take it out. She'll also do additional damage if it's already poisoned, but... Oh, you know what? I just thought of something, but if we freeze an enemy and then hit it with... Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay. Treasure chest found. 1,000 gold. Hell yeah. Let's try to think, like, you know, we're gonna flip every single card we can. Nameless Shrine. Okay, do we need torches? Do we still have a torch? If we, probably have to go there anyways. Okay, now we're starting to get overrun with some monsters. Okay. Wait, wait. We'll hit that with fire. we're just gonna slash the goblin. There we go. Ouch. Ridis. Am I in danger? Am I feeling threatened right now? Only one poison. Okay. You know what? Let's just... Oh, wow. Okay, that did more damage than I expected. Because I was thinking do Thunderstorm to wipe out the other guys, and at least it won't do much to the Treant, but it... Wide attack. Good. Boy, I am not very useful in hindsight. I should have healed Ridis instead. No, I spent all my gem. No, I had an extra one from the... Okay, I'm now panicking to try and find a place to rest. I think our arrow did more damage. Okay, getting a little cocky, but... Yeah, oh, Mara's still leveling up. I did not even realize. So, you know, even if we don't have them in the party, our extra characters are still, healing. Cure target to freeze, restore. Okay. So that's cool, actually. That's very useful. So no one lags behind. So that's really nice, actually. Sorry, EXP share is useful. Unionville. Okay, we did stumble upon it. Event. Let's keep looking around till we get in trouble.
You journey onward, only to see a suspicious-looking elder appear before you, a bottle of medicine dangling from his waist. He proclaims himself a man of medicine who has discovered a revolutionary new curative. He would have one of your party drink it as a test. There's no harm in trying it, he boldly claims. Well,
why not? Will someone test this new brew? Drink it yourself. Ridis refused. Let's drink it ourselves. We got the most health.
Stranger at his word and drink one of the bottles dry. Everything in view is suffused with a soft light, and it is magnificent. Everyone looks so lovely. You have to tell everyone how wonderful it is. Just
I was worried it'd be like you just take 10 points of damage, so I didn't want to hurt anybody.
The reverie slowly fades. How long were you smitten? You can't say for sure. But everyone has taken a step or three back, and they all look deeply worried.
Well then, we've never seen you happy before.
After a long silence, the doctor of sorts speaks. I must confess, I had no idea it would have such a profound effect on one's character, he says in quiet disbelief. Be that as it may, he seems pleased to have seen any effect at all. He hands you a gift for the trouble and walks off in high spirits.
Okay, so a weird little interaction. Kind of wanted to give it to other people, you know. This is the kind of thing like, I should have... Well, it happens at random, so... That's the kind of thing I wonder, like, on repeat playthroughs or, you know, going back, or if you happen to stumble upon a similar event again, what changes? Like, if you give that to Melanie, is she just sort of like, you're not so reprehensible after all. This way to Shoreland.
Let's head to Unionville first, shall we?
We shall. Yeah, let's stop in town. Maybe see if the armorer's got a new bow for our woodland girl. Okay.
You see
New town.
Something approaching from up ahead. A monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle.
Mel, don't forget.
Mr. Flobby, get back here. It's dangerous out there, a young girl chides, taking the creature back to the village. It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace.
I bet it was started by a goblin. He managed to
"What
convince
a
everybody
weird
that it was fine.
place," remarks Riddis lightheartedly. "I like it. We aren't staying a moment longer than necessary," says an unsettled Melanie, her distaste for monsters plain on her face.
Alright, ask the denizens of Unionville what they know about the dragon. Yada yada. Quite a big town, actually. Elder's house. I suppose just start by talking to the NPCs. Oh.
"Wow, a new friend, and so big, too," the furball exclaims in glee as it rushes over to Mar.
They can talk?
Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg. For some reason, Riddis joins in on the cuddling.
She needs some affirmation. She just needs someone to give her a hug. She's had it rough.
Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Oh. Well then.
The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods.
Well, good for him.
The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life. His deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
Overrated. Too expensive. You've filled the necessary requirements for average man's flip side story. Yada yada. I really gotta check out those stories. I keep getting distracted by the game.
The orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, "The Legend of the Dragon."
Oh hey. What sort of story could this be? Picture books are for kids. Sneak a peek.
You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
Defeated by the king's army, the dragon hid itself away.
To where, I wonder? Then recall that this is merely a fairy tale.
But it's based on something, because that's something that happened. Last time the queen's army drove it away.
However, does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean. Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth."
Okay. Moving on from that. Don't need elaboration.
The boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder. You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of travelers visiting the village. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
Hit the inn in a bit. You filled the necessary for Simple Boy's flip side story. Bloop.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of.
Aw.
He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
Mar spit on his flowers. I don't know, because water seems like the obvious answer, but I'm sure he's figured out a...
You pour the salve onto the flowers, and they stand up tall.
Okay, not even sure what salve.
The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
Ooh, Mysterious Card 5. Receive Mysterious Card 5 from the Goblin. Okay.
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers.
We skipped over 4. Where's 4 at?
And gobbles them up.
Okay,
Healthy
fair enough.
flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
Well, it's his life. We got something out of it, so that's the important thing.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world.
Sums it up.
But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
Alright. Elder's house up there. Ask Unionville headman with the dragon. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm reading faster in my head than I'm reading out loud, so I'm just sort of like blah, 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 blah thing.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
Okay. Cool story, bro.
A quiet furball sits with crumbs around its mouth.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Floofy. All the cakes about you are gone. Oh,
Giles
that's
says
weird.
His monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Oh, it should just be here, man. Well, let's stop at the armor real quick. See if there's anything new. Mistral Blade. Thunder Staff. Okay, that's pretty cool. Air Splitter. Now we're getting into the expensive equipment. Fairy Dress. Ooh, nice. Fire Stay, Water Stay, Wind Stay, Lightning Stay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, everyone needs a new weapon, except for Mar, he's fine. So let's start with those. Thunderstaff for Mel. Not a big boost, but it's a boost nonetheless. First new bow also increases her initiative, so that's good. I know I keep saying initiative, but you get the point. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because the bow already did that, so whatever. Mar doesn't need anything new. Fairy dress. Yeah, we'll buy it for Mel as well. Alright, her speed goes down. Oh, that doesn't matter that much. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Check out the item shop real quick. Just in case there's anything. Zap Smoke. Bellweller. Nope. Okay. I don't think we need fulfill for item shop girl's website story. I remember that in the demo where it's just sort of like they hired a cute girl to hopefully bring in some more business, and they brought in more business than they ever expected, and that's her story. Defroster, cure target of poison. I'm just seeing if there's anything particularly interesting. We also don't have a lot of gold in our purse, so we should not spend any more. Okay, that shop. Yeah, I'll hit the game parlor in my off time because, yeah, I don't need to spend time playing that game. It's fun, but it takes time.
Stay for free, the innkeeper informs you. It appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
Oh, you must be talking about Mar. And it's just like, oh, where'd you find this little monster? Talking about Riddis. Just like, what? No. Okay, everyone's got some sleep. Let's head to Elder's house.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from somewhere.
Go
Down
away.
Here, at thy feet, you look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots. The clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee. Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
How do you respond? Why not?
Of course,
I don't care.
The more the merrier, you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air.
Really? No.
But Melanie coldly interjects, no, I can't trust monsters.
You trust Mar, right?
Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears. Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man.
He doesn't...
Seems even monsters have their problems.
He doesn't look any different.
You tell Melanie to be nice, and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend.
Because clearly we're not that.
Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends. However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
I really wish... Looks like Melanie and Lappy became friends. Okay.
Till next time, Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground.
Yay.
Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different.
Alright, that's nice.
Finally, a friend.
Okay. I was gonna say, is Lappy gonna be a new party member or something? Enter Unionville. Okay, that was a little weird interaction, but nice that Mel, you know, has a old man puppy. I kind of wish that artwork for that one creature would be different. And it's just like the same furball, but just like a sunken old face.
But before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman. He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. "And who are you?" he asks.
Welcome to Valaki, where all is well. I messed that up several times. Curse of Strahd reference. How will you answer? We're the heroes who are going to take down just a troop of traveling. We're going to take down the dragon. Because we're cocky like that.
To defeat the dragon,
Sorry.
The headman invites you to rest your feet a bit in his village.
Rest until that crazy talk goes away.
He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world. You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast, the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
Well then. Sorry.
Extravagant
Mar,
dishes
you
that
behave
have
this
never
time.
seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last. You're drooling, Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed. You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner. There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head.
That's a good boy.
The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in.
We're under attack.
With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing.
Oh.
The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. "We must find that slime right away," he says anxiously. "You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's
We just keep getting deprived of food. I can't take it anymore! Okay, it's not giving me... We'll look for him.
We will find your slime, and then we feast," you add quietly.
Trying to be a
Melanie
stoic
reminds
hero,
you
even
that
though
you
that's
are here
completely
to
counter to
kill
who
the
we
dragon
are.
From the headman. What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue. "Brave heroes," the headman interjects, then bows his head. "Would you please find her slime?" It appears the story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Flobby. You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Alright, well then. You know, like an RPG, it's dragging us along on the, you know, the time-taking quests. But whatever, we'll manage. Whoop.
The girl sobs, voices, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion. The girl then hands something to Melanie. It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby. She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him.
Received handkerchief. Okay.
The girl claims to have searched the village but cannot find her friend anywhere. Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
I bet it's going to be in the temple. Ask the good people of Unionville for hints. Okay. Well, let's talk to the monsters first. Actually, let's talk to... Nope, never mind. So just that was the same conversation.
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago. She claims they went northwest together. Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolve to leave the village in search of the pair.
I'm guessing they went to the cave northwest of Unionville. So that'd be up... So yeah, northwest, I'm guessing Nameless Shrine. Let's just go in. If we're wrong, we're just going through the shrine. Although we should wrap up here.
Though a torch is not strictly necessary, it would certainly help you find your way through the dimly lit shrine.
Your ability to manipulate the camera has been restricted. Check the Nameless Shrine for any sign of Mr. Flobby. Okay, so I feel like we're on the right track.
Your footing is obscured in the dimness of the shrine. You should probably proceed with caution.
Barge on ahead.
Rushing forward, you slip and fall flat on your face.
My hubris. You took 1 damage. That's fair.
As you sit up, you realize your clothing is covered in something wet and sticky. You take a good look at the floor and see it lined in trails of viscous liquid. No doubt a slime or 200 have passed through here.
All right. Away. Hello.
It looks like poor Mr. Flobby is being held captive by the mystery man.
Yo,
Hand over
the
that
hell?
slime, you shout to the man in the dark. You speak as if I kidnapped him, he remarks, curtly turning to face you.
Yep, looks like Mel.
When your eyes finally adjust to the surrounding darkness, you realize the man's clothes look eerily similar to Melanie's.
The whole guy looks eerily similar to Melody.
Melanie's mouth falls open in surprise.
Brother?
It seems the man has noticed Melanie as well. It looks like the two know each other.
What do you suppose their relationship is? They are wearing matching outfits.
According to the man, he and Melanie came from the same village and are far from strangers.
I should have went with the dumb option.
Revelation makes you realize that you know almost nothing about Melanie's past.
Yeah, man, what do you think? Take the chance to find.
You ask Melanie about her hometown, but she holds her tongue. Then the man speaks. With forbidden magic, our clan has ensured the dragon, he begins, when Melanie cuts in.
Okay.
She rattles on about the man, telling you that he is Vince, a lunatic obsessed with the dragon. Vince resentfully claims that he is searching for the noble dragon to protect it. You ran away from home with your tail between your legs, he ridicules. Enraged, Melanie lunges at Vince. You have so many questions, but realize that the most pressing matter is getting Mr. Flobby back. So you ready for battle?
Okay. So is their village like a dragon cult that... Yeah, okay, let's just keep going. The implication is, like, she's trying to kill the dragon because she's helped it in some way. Happenstance cards. Right, forgot about that. Add 3 to all allies and enemies attack. Okay, works for me. Poison him. Choo 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 choo. Damn it, Mel. No, sorry, Red. Let's try some lightning. Yes! Let's get lucky. Freeze. Please tell me we freeze him so he doesn't do anything. Damn it! I was so hoping we could just stun lock him by freezing him. Oh, he's resistant? That did a lot of damage to be resistant to frost. Ooh, Jesus. To all aisle. Okay, now only we get the power boost. Poison? I have an extra revive, don't I? Hold on. Okay, back. Just got a work call. Got to deal with that later. Okay, let's... Yeah, we have a couple in Spear Elixirs. Let's just make sure... Get her up. Oh, so they recover half. Okay. Oh, right. He can only... Yeah, it's fine. There we go. Now he's frozen. For a resist, that is a lot of damage.
During the fight, Vince asks, "Do you know the truth about that village?" The headman may look like a nice old man, but he keeps those little monsters around too. He begins, but before he can finish...
Oh, come on, guys.
Fred, Hedwyn, and Berwyn of the Ivory Order appear.
Don't worry, we already raised that entire village.
The three brush you aside, fixing their attention on Vince. "So you are the one who disturbs the peace," they exclaim, then charge at him. The Ivory Order and that false justice they serve are the true evil here. He retaliates, fighting back.
Do we at least get XP for this? Okay, I was gonna say, don't let them take the credit. That should make everybody level up, I hope. Deal light damage to all enemies. Oh, cool. Add 10 to own attack, gain immunity to poison, deadly poison. Okay. Have to go through that. Generate 2 gems. Oh, sweet. Mar leveled up 2. Good boy. Provoked all enemies' attention until next action is taken. That's pretty good, actually. Mar's the tank.
Seeing the two parties occupied with each other, you realize this is your chance to grab Mr. Flobby.
Save Mr. Flobby. He's mine.
Perhaps wary of humans, Mr. Flobby dashes out when you draw near.
That's fair. Escape from the shrine. Catch him. Hopefully he's running home.
Vince is on equal footing with the three from the Order. You realize then that he wasn't fighting in earnest against you earlier.
Of course he wasn't.
Engrossed in their battle, the combatants pay you no mind.
Okay, I was just wondering if maybe there'd be a different thing for... Okay, might as well head back to town. There he is. Get over here.
When you reach out to grab Mr. Flobby, he suddenly attacks.
Uh-oh.
Lower Mr. Flobby's stamina to calm him down.
Okay, he's a durable little slime. That's a pretty crazy ability. By lower, do they mean keep it low, or... I don't want to kill him. I hope that's not what's going to happen no matter what we do. Just try it. That's what I'm worried about. It's just like lower his stamina. Does that mean just like get it low without killing him, or?
Exhausted from the fight, the raging Mr. Flobby finally stops attacking. But it seems he hasn't yet come to his senses. He glares warily at your party. Find something to help return Mr. Flobby to normal.
Oh, right. Just give him a sword.
Wipe Mr. Flobby's mouth with the handkerchief you received from the girl. Then you hear a quiet voice speak. That's not my mouth.
Again.
Mr. Flobby murmurs bashfully.
I was gonna say, it's just sort of like, we just heard she's cleaning him, and...
It looks like the girl's familiar scent on the handkerchief returned him to normal. Having regained his senses, Mr. Flobby heads back to the village. You place the increasingly sticky handkerchief in your bag.
Why? Okay, return to Unionville. We should check in with that girl and then wrap up. Hello.
Lappy approaches and tells you that Mr. Flobby has returned.
Thank you, Lappy. Okay, I think we're going to wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on, and we will, you know, talk to everybody, get the down low on Unionville, and figure out what our next course of action is. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.